Hello students, have a wonderful day. So today we are going to discuss principles of management given by the Henry Fayol. So Henry Fayol provided these principles more than a century ago. They are still useful today. They offer a simple way to understand structure, authority, discipline, teamwork, and fairness in the management system and in the organization. This makes the 14 principles relevant both for traditional organizations and modern organizations, modern teams, so they can focus more on consistency and cooperation. These principles of management are by the name and with the explanation we are going to discuss. So first is a division of work. As the name suggests, we will divide the work according to the specialization of the person, of the personnel. Personnel means employees. Division of work is about giving work a clear place. Not everyone does everything. Like in a small company, we can say, like in a small business, one person do all the things, all the tasks, and he says that I am all rounder. Not such like that. Opposite of that, we are discussing about the division of work. Tasks are divided so people know what they are responsible for and where their contribution fits in the bigger picture. So Fayol saw this as a practical way to improve work. When someone focuses on the same type of task more oftenly, experience builds up. The work becomes more familiar. Mistakes are easier to spot. Speed and quality usually improve as a result. So, students, by applying this on production work, also in management, one person may focus on planning, another person will focus on coordination, another will focus on finance, or such type of work we can divide into different parts, different segmentations. The same idea means clear task division creates focus. When a person will do his work in which area he is specialized, she is specialized, then it creates a focus. And focus means high quality work. High quality means full of dedication also. It's simply saying a teacher of a commerce cannot teach to the students of the non-medical classes. Even with the help of the book he can teach, but it is against the division of work. So that does not mean people should work in isolation. It never means like that. Division of work will isolate the people. Division of work works best when responsibilities are clear, but the connection between the tasks remains visible. Means we will interconnected with each other tasks. So otherwise, specialization can turn into tunnel vision. So we are going to focus on the second principle given by the Henry Fayol, that is authority and responsibility. Authority and responsibility belongs together. It's like I am giving you money, but also with some kind of responsibility. You have to do something. You have to complete the task, specific task, in such a time, in a given time, in a time foundation. Means authority and responsibility, it goes parallelly. Fayol believed that managers need enough authority to give direction so that they can make decisions, guide their team. At the same time, authority should always be matched by responsibility for the outcomes. If you will give less authority and more responsibility, it will not work, because the balance in both is necessary. Okay, if I will give you responsibility for a work which needs for example 1 lakh rupees, okay, but I am giving you money 60,000 rupees, how you can complete the work? You will not be able to complete the work. So in practice, their balance should be there. In practice, this means people should be clear about both their role and their accountability. When someone has responsibility without the authority to act, what outcome you are thinking? The frustration will arise. It's same like if I am delegating to you a work equal to 1 lakh rupee and I am giving you more money, 2 lakh rupees. What you will do with that money? You may spoil that money. Okay, means you may misuse that money. So when someone has responsibility without the authority to act, frustration will arise. When authority is given without accountability, okay, authority given but no responsibility is given. I gave to you 2 lakh rupees and just no responsibility or responsibility of rupees 1 lakh, then what will you will do with remaining 1 lakh rupees with you? So control and trust may weaken. A healthy balance between the two supports better management and clearer cooperation. Okay, so we are shifting to the third major principle of management is the discipline. So discipline simply means understanding of the rules, following of the rules, whatever the agreements are there, to keep alive all the agreements, behave professionally. So whatever the rules and regulations are there, we have to follow that. It creates a basic order that teams need to work well together. So for Fayol, discipline was not the same as strict control. It's not like a army man, colonel, you have to do like that in a strict way. It was mainly about clarity, respect and consistency. That means you must be clear about your own role, to whom you have to report, like etc. Like, so people need to know what is expected of them. What people need to know what is expected of them. Managers also need to apply rules fairly. Otherwise, discipline quickly turns into frustration or a distrust. In practice, this can be very simple. Meetings you should start on time. Deadlines are taken seriously. Deadlines are taken seriously. Feedback is given respectfully. Agreements are not forgotten as soon as the pressure increases. So good discipline gives a team stability. It helps people rely on each other. It also prevents small issues from growing into bigger problems such as missed deadlines, unclear behavior, or tension in the team. So I hope you got the point. Discipline. I know I am over explaining the points. There is no need such kind of over elaboration of these types of things, but still let me. So number 4, there is a unity of command. Unity, I will try my best to make it shorten. Unity of command means employee should receive instructions from one manager only. Otherwise, there will be a mess of the instructions, and in that mess, the subordinate, the employee, can enjoy the loophole or this kind of glitch. He can take benefit of this type of glitch. So if you all believe that this helps create clarity if you are getting instructions from one superior. Okay, that superior will check your work and he will give you direction or instructions. When people receive conflicting instructions from different managers, then what will happen? Confusion, tension will arise. So this can make it harder to prioritize tasks and take responsibility. A clear reporting line often supports better coordination, few misunderstandings, and more accountability. So this was the unity of command. So in point number 5, we are going to discuss unity of direction. So unity of command means you have to get command from single superior or single employer. Means you will not mess the unity of command with the unity of direction. Unity of direction means all the members of the organization, all the candidates, they must know where they are individually with the common interest of the business. What is the common interest of the business? They know clearly, and according to that, they should react and they should know where they are standing right now in organizations goals direction. So unity of direction means activities with the same objective should be guided by one plan and one direction. Fayol believed that teams work more effectively when everyone understands the shared goal and moves in the same direction. Okay, the principle helps prevent fragmentation, duplication and confusion. Okay, if you are following unity of direction, there will be no fragmentation, means no separation type, no duplication of work and no confusion. Okay, when people work toward the same outcome under a clear plan, under a clear big plan, big umbrella plan, coordination often improves. In practice, this gives managers a clearer basis for aligning tasks, monitoring progress, and keeping the team focused. So, number 6 point, subordination of individual interest with the general interest of the business. So, dear students, this 6th point simply means if you are in a situation where you are in a dilemma that you should go with your personal interest or you should go with the common interest of the business, oftenly you should choose, you have to go with the overall goal, overall firm business goal, overall company's goal. Okay, overall company's interest you have to keep in front of you, you have to prioritize that. This principle means that interest of the organization should take priority over individual interest. You cannot say that like I am earning, I am losing something. If any contract you are giving or to the company or sometimes you are indulged in a contract where you are giving your means you may be in a mess where you are getting benefit in some way, but your company, your firm is in the loss. You will not go with your personal benefit, you will go with the firm's overall profit, and you have to see your own profit with the firm's overall profit, under the firm's overall profit, you can say. So you can say Fayol believed that organizations function more effectively when people work toward shared goals rather than focusing only on personal preferences or gain. If you will earn personally from a business, from a common business, then the business will not tolerate you for so much time. I think they will expel you, they will reject you, they will send to home. So in practice, this does not mean that individual needs do not matter. Yes, individual needs matters. This principle is not saying that individual needs do not matter. Individual needs matter, but you have to keep company's needs, company's goals, company's profit in priority. It means that collaboration becomes stronger when people are willing to support the broader direction of the team or organization. When personal interests constantly come first, trust, alignment and cooperation can weaken. Okay, if you will treat that I am focusing on my personal interest, then what will happen? Trust will lose, you will lose trust, alignment and cooperation. Yes, all things will weaken. So number 7, again a major principle remuneration. In simple words, I can say remuneration should be fair, so that it should be such a fair, in such a style it should be fair. It should not be less for a employee, and it should not be too much cumbersome for the organization to tolerate, to bear, to sustain. So remuneration is about how people are rewarded for the work they do. If people are working in your organization, why they are working? For the reward, and reward is salary, remuneration, whatever money, in whatever name you are providing to them. So for Fayol, this had to be fair. Okay, this had to be fair, and this should be fair. This would be fair. This should. So not only from the view of the organizations, but also from the view of the employee. So a employee can cater his cost of living index, because dearness is too much high, and dearness is regularly increasing day by day per year. So dearness allowance or other salary increments must be there, so that the employee can cover such kind of expenses. So pay is an important part of this. People want to know that their work, effort, and responsibilities are valued in a reasonable way. When the rewarded feels unfair, if a company gives reward and employee feels it is unfair, then motivation will drop quickly. Employee will not work for us. They are working for the sake of money, remuneration. So it can also lead to frustration again, lower commitment, or people will leave the organization. High turnover of the high turnover in the organization means employees are leaving the organization. It will again reduce the goodwill of the firm, goodwill of the company. Remuneration is not only about salary. Remuneration means recognition also. You are giving respect to your employees. That recognition is also called remuneration. So same applies to appreciation, trust, responsibility, and opportunities to grow. Okay. So sometimes a simple sign that someone's effort has been noticed already makes a difference. Obviously, when a employee will be noticed, it is also a kind of appreciation or recognition, and it is also kind of remuneration, because some employees are too much too much good with their money. So they are just working for the sake of self actualization, not for the sake of money, and they need just respect, good value in the organization, good recognition in the organization. So number 8 point, the degree of centralization. Degree of centralization simply means from where the control of the business organization come. The degree of centralization is about where decisions are made. In some organizations, most decisions are made at the top, but in other organizations, teams and managers lower in the organization, they have more room to decide for themselves. Means they are getting powers from the top, and at lower level they are enjoying the power of decisions. So Fayol did not see one fixed solution for every situation. So a small company may work well with short lines and decisions close to the owner. A owner can be easily available, and communication can be done with easily. So a larger organization often needs more structure. At the same time, too much control from the top can slow people down. So easily in a bigger organizations, you have to delegate the powers from up to down, means from your towards the subordinates. Okay, so the right balance depends on the size of the organization, the type of work, the experience of employees, and the risks involved. Some decisions need central control, especially when they affect strategy, finance, or compliance. So other decisions can be made closer to the work where people know the situation best. So this principle helps managers think more carefully about authority, who should decide, who needs to be involved, and where does autonomy help the organization move faster without losing direction. So after completion of the degree of centralization means power of decision, you cannot say that you can place the power to whole power to the subordinates and whole power to the top managers. You have to scatter, you have to spread the powers in such a way so that your business speed pace of running will not affect adversely. Okay, so scalar chain means number 9. Scalar chain, you can say that it is kind of a system, hierarchy system, where like in big organizations, when you like if you want to meet to the manager of the company, you cannot directly meet to the manager of the company. You have to meet firstly with the security guard or a gatekeeper, then they will direct you to the reception and such, like from the reception you may have to meet factory manager, general manager, so like such type of, you cannot directly connect or cannot directly make meeting with the chairman or something like. So scalar chain means that it is clear who reports to whom. It shows how authority and communication normally move through the organization. So from senior management to the teams and roles below them. So for Fayol, this line was important because people need to know where they stand. In a big organization, where you stand. Are you assistant manager? Are you general manager? Are you factory manager? Are you a simple employee? What is your grade? To whom you have to inform, to whom you have to report, from where you will get report, who are your subordinates, to whom you are subordinate, who is your superior, and where can someone go when a problem cannot be solved at their own level. A person in an organization, where will go if when a problem cannot be solved at their own level. So if you are clear about this thing, there is a good scalar chain principle they are following in a business, in a company, in an organization. A clear scalar chain creates order. Order means tartib. So it prevents confusion, double instructions, and decisions that bypass the right people. If there is an absence of a good scalar chain, you will bypass the right people. Yes, it also makes accountability easier if it is a good scalar chain principle following, because the responsibilities are visible. At the same time, Fayol understood that hierarchy should not slow everything down. Hierarchy is there. Hierarchy means like he is my boss and my boss boss, my boss's boss's boss. It's like hierarchy. So sometimes hierarchy, again I am speaking simply, A's boss is B, B's boss is C, C's boss is D, D's boss is E. So E is boss of all the subordinate employees. Okay, so this is hierarchy. This is called scalar chain also. This is called hierarchy. And scalar chain is also sometimes we have to break the scalar chain, so for the sake of the quick decision, okay, to make quick decisions sometimes. So sometimes a quick conversation between two colleagues or departments is needed, especially when time pressure is high. So in such times, in such moments, direct communication can work better than following every formal step. THAN, then, not DHEN. Okay, means instead of following scalar chain or following simple formal steps, we will cheat. We will cheat, and it is a need of the hour. It is the need of the hour. The strength of the scalar chain is therefore balance. The strength of the scalar chain is therefore balance. Clear reporting lines give structure, while practical flexibility keeps the organization moving. So number 10, order. Order means that people and resources should be in the right place at the right time. So there is two types of order: social order, material order. In a material order, material should be at its right place, and in a social order, a right employee should be on right place, right job. So Fayol are, this is an important condition for efficiency. If you want efficiency, continuity, and a well organized worked environment, this is required. This is required. Okay, so we can shift on next point, 11th, equity. So equity is about treating people fairly. Means people are noticing mostly when when they see discrimination is there, they notice it carefully, and equity is about treating people fairly, not only when things go well but also when decisions are difficult. So for handle Fayol, managers needed to use authority with care. A manager may have the formal power to decide correct or reward. So you cannot judge to anyone from color, race, sex, okay, religion. So still that power works better when people experience fairness, respect, and consistency. So equity is like you should treat equal to all the staff. Obviously, in all the staff, all employees are not equal, having equal qualities, but still you have to treat them equal on equal points. Okay. So rules are not applied strictly to one person and loosely to another. It will create chaos in discrimination between them. So that matters because people notice unequal treatment quickly. It can damage trust and create distance between employees and management. When fairness is visible, equity is there, cooperation becomes easier, employees are more likely to speak up, take responsibilities, they involved. Equity is therefore not a soft extra, it is a part of stable and credible leadership. So point number 12, stability of tenure of personnel. So dear students, the principle is about the value of stability. When you hire an employee, you have to try all your powers to check the employee is good or not. Once you appointed him or her, you have to give a surety, stability that we will not dismiss you, we will not expel you from our business. So Fayol believed that organizations perform better when people have enough time to grow into their role and contribute with the continuity. So if you will say to the employee that you are not permanent employee are here, okay, so it's such kinds of situations, if we will openly spread in our organization, so it can disrupt teamwork, or frequent turnover reduce efficiency, slow down the development. That is why managers should aim to place the right people in the right place, right roles, and give them the opportunity to develop over time. So a stable work environment often supports stronger performance and commitment. So number 13, initiatives. So initiative means giving people the opportunity to think for themselves and also for our company also. Okay, propose ideas and take action when appropriate. Fayol believed that this strengthens involvement, responsibility, and contribution within the organizations. In initiatives, say to employees, just come and give your opinion so that your opinion can be beneficial for us. In means they should try to say or speak something in front of the superiors. When employees are encouraged to show initiatives, they often feel more connected with the work. They feel motivated. They feel good. In practice, this can support innovation, problem-solving situations, professional growth. Managers play an important role by creating enough structure to guide people while also leaving room for ideas and ownership. So number last point 14, a spirit de corps. This means team spirit, unity. A spirit de corps refers to team spirit. So unity and a sense of belongingness with the organization there must be. So Fayol believed that strong teamwork and mutual trust help create a healthier and more effective work environment. Managers play an important role in building this sense of unity through communication, support, and shared purpose. When people feel connected to their team and valued in their work, collaboration often improves and morale becomes stronger. So, esprit de corps means we have to work with unity. Okay, so these are the principles of Henry Fayol, 14 principles of management given by the Henry Fayol. So for today it is enough. See you for the next time, for the next lecture, for the next video. Have a nice day to all.